Have you ever been furious and hammered the whole thing into a notes app? Everything they said, the situation, all of it unfair. You type faster than your fingers can keep up. And then you finish, and something's off. You don't feel lighter. You're angrier than when you started. So today I want to talk about why that happens and how to write when you're angry so it actually helps. There's a piece of advice that goes around about journaling. When you're angry, get it all out and you'll feel better. Half of that is right. Getting it out does beat holding it in. But writing at the very peak of the anger often makes the anger bigger instead. That isn't because you're unusually sensitive. It's how minds generally work, and it's worth knowing before you open the app. Here's the reason. Chewing on it doesn't drain the anger. It parks you there longer. Psychologists call this rumination. What you write in the angry moment isn't really a journal entry. It's closer to a formal complaint. You write what they did wrong and why you're right. And as you write, you replay the scene, and every replay relights the feeling. So you didn't pour the anger out. You practiced it one more time. So, how should you write when you're angry? Not writing isn't the answer. You only need to change how. The first thing is to start from the body. Not what happened, but what your body is doing right now. Are your shoulders up? Is your jaw clenched? Is there heat in your chest? The moment you write the body down, a very small gap opens between you and the feeling. And that gap is the whole point. The second thing is to write after it cools. At the peak, leave exactly one line. I'm furious right now. That's the entire entry. Then come back 10 minutes later, or 30. What you write when some of the steam is gone is far more useful to you. Anything written at the peak tends to surprise you when you read it the next morning, and rarely in a good way. The third thing is to name your own feeling instead of naming them. Not, they're awful, but I felt dismissed. You're changing the subject of the sentence. Write about them and you get a complaint. Write about your feeling and it finally becomes a journal entry. And once you know it was the feeling of being dismissed, you also know what would actually fix it. The fourth thing is to split the fact from the meaning you added. Put what actually happened on one line and what you decided it meant on another. He cut me off while I was talking. That's a fact. He thinks I'm not worth listening to. That's an interpretation. Separate them and you find that a large share of the anger came from the second line, not the first. Keep only the facts and it's often a smaller event than it felt. So, to pull it together, at the peak, don't pour it out. Leave one line. Start from the body rather than the event. Come back once it cools. And name your own feeling instead of the person. Anger isn't something to eliminate. It's something to pass through cleanly. And choosing not to write immediately is one of the ways you protect yourself. There's something I want to say honestly though. If sleep won't come or won't stop, if eating has become hard, if basic things like washing or cleaning aren't happening, or if you've had thoughts of hurting yourself, please don't try to solve that by writing. Writing is a tool for sorting your mind. It isn't treatment. That's the point where seeing a professional is the right call. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just someone who has nowhere to say things. I'm building an anonymous journaling space called Nameless Forest. No comments, no ratings, just a place to write things down. A place where you don't have to be calm. It's a place where how you feel matters more than who you are. I'll be waiting there.